Good evening and welcome to this special broadcast from Chennai's iconic Marina beach. We come to you on a day of great political upheaval, confusion, uncertainty and almost 100% lack of clarity on who the next Chief Minister of the great state of Tamil Nadu is going to be. I'm Shiv Arur. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get you all the news breaks, but best of all, we've got a terrific lineup of guests who've got a voice on the issue. We've got Dr. Vishnu Prasad of the All India Congress Committee, Mr. Narayanan Tirupati of the BJP, Mr. C. Rajshekharan, well-known lawyer in Tamil Nadu and also a long-time supporter of the AIA DMK. Mohan Sundar belongs to Arappor Iyakam, an activist group and organization that has been exposing Sasikala. They say they've got information about Sasikala that paints her in the worst possible light, and also three young reporters who've been really setting the agenda in the coverage. Dhanya Rajendran, editor-in-chief of the News Minute, who's been doing some terrific reporting minute by minute on what's been going on. Deputy editor Rohini Swami and Akshita leading our team's coverage here at India Today in Tamil Nadu and in Chennai specifically. But first, I want to take you across to an exclusive conversation we've just had with a person who is a relative of Jayalalitha. Remember, the former Chief Minister didn't have much of a family to speak of. She said the poor, the disenfranchised, the discontented were her real family. Now here is a niece who nobody really knew about until only a few weeks ago. Here's Deepa Jayakumar, who stakes claim to power but says that Sasikala has no right to be the Chief Minister.
As and every hour passes by, the situation in Tamil Nadu, especially the political situation, is becoming more nail-biting. And one person who's been a close observer and a commentator of the situation is Jayalalitha's niece Deepa Madhavan, who is among with us. Well, for this week alone, we have seen almost three, could I say controversial or more like significant press meets from Apollo itself. What is your view on that?
The statements that were released in the last few days are done so prior to the takeover planned by certain people. So I think it definitely cannot be accepted at this point of time, because these statements could have come long back. I don't see the timing of this as right.
Your comment only thickens the plot, because you're saying that someone has done it. Some people. Can you mention who those people are? Just for clarity.
Okay, so it is evident now who is going to be the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, as proposed, which is not yet taken place, but as proposed by the AIA DMK. Very clearly, before Sasikala is to take over as the Chief Minister, they have made this statement to be given by the doctor who had treated Madam Jayalalitha in the last days. So if they had really wanted to put this forward, they could have done long back. That's my point.
The doctors
Why now? Why not before?
But the doctors clearly say that they did every step with the permission of the family members. But we are not aware about what family members they were talking about. Were you considered?
No, I was not considered at all. And everyone knows that I was kept away and intentionally kept out and not even allowed to get near. If today I may take this opportunity to raise the question, if you did nothing wrong, why didn't you allow me near her? Why didn't you? I'm just asking straight questions. Why? And questions like this, a lot of questions like this are unanswered. So I think it's time to find out.
It's a valid question, though. Well, with the other press conferences from PH Pandian to Sengote and everything, the party seems to be in a trouble, which is like it is in the trouble right now. So you said earlier that you would like to become the leader of AIADMK. Are you still stand by the chance, and do you want to take over the party?
Right now I'm not going to comment on it, because if I do so, it will be made as if the person who is actually trying to take over sees the opportunity and force herself on Tamil Nadu would be made to look like a great person, and it would be made to look as if I am trying to use this opportunity, which is not at all true. Because as we all know and as everyone can see, all these processes have been staged by this particular group of people, and they have been cleverly executed step by step. And I have no role in this in the first place, except that the people and the cadre themselves, they had actually kind of brought me into this, before which I had no such plans.
Well, so what does Deepa have to say about the hangama that used to be at Poet's Garden? It's presently in front of your house. Posters are here, people are here 24 hours, I have seen them as well, but I don't see that in Poet's Garden. What does Deepa has to say about the shift of hangama from there to here?
I don't know, but really they think I could fit in the role of my aunt. The people think, and carer they think. So that is the reason they are here.
Do you think the same as well? Is that your view as well?
I would. I think, being humble, I wouldn't like to say such things about myself. I would be myself, but definitely.
Now, as you are also a prominent leader, this situation prevailing in Tamil Nadu right now, Stalin has given various comments on the matter. What should be done right now?
The people's views should be considered first. And there is a lot of resentment on assuming what is going to take place. So the people's view need to be considered in the first place.
Well, Deepa Madhavan gives a very plain answer, but a very significant answer, where she says like the only way to clear the commotion and chaos in Tamil Nadu right now is to consider what the people want. That way they can clear a lot of trouble. Pramod Madhav for India Today.
Well, whoever is there on the sidelines right now, staking a claim to power or having things to say about Sasikala, the fact is there is only one question that's on everybody's mind right now. Is this swearing in going to happen, and is Sasikala going to become the chief minister? And more importantly, when is she going to become the chief minister? I want to ask the person who, who supports the AIA-DMK. He's here with us, Mr. Rajshekharan. Do we have a date on when she's going to be the chief minister? You know, for a state like Tamil Nadu, which is used to a certain amount of predictability and discipline, this is a historical level of confusion and lack of clarity.
See, there is no confusion in the Tamil Nadu state and with the ADMK party. The chief minister who had resigned, gave his resignation, had proposed the name of Madam Sasikala Nadarajan in the MLA's meeting, and everybody is cool and calm. There is a procedure to be followed. The governor of Tamil Nadu has to take a call in inviting the new chief minister to administer oath, which we are all waiting positively. We have no negative opinion about anybody. We have full faith in the governor of Tamil Nadu, and we believe in the system of democracy, and we have given whatever has to be done legitimately before.
But it was supposed to happen today. Dhanya, you tweeted out a short while ago is that the only thing you can say right now is that the AIA-DMK people are psyched out right now. They're on the back foot as far as what's happening. Why did you say that? What are you hearing from within?
Well, I completely disagree with what Mr. Rajshekharan said. I think there's massive confusion. The AIDMK had thought that everything will go smoothly, the governor will agree for the swearing-in ceremony. That did not happen. They'd asked of time today, they'd asked for a time tomorrow and day after, but till now they've got no confirmation. So they are completely taken aback as to what will happen. I think what backfired for them, two things. One is the legal advice they got seems to be really bad. The second is they did not gauge the public anger.
Which means they didn't expect this at all?
No, I don't think they expected this.
It is the media creation of all this confusion.
No, because the AIA-DMK is a party that functions with a certain amount of discipline. You know, you've got one general, you've got a lot of soldiers. You're not used to unpredictability of this kind.
See, actually, the governor of Tamil Nadu had sworn in Mr. O. Paneerselvam at the midnight when you go back. So that time he had time to do it. but for the reasons best known to the governor himself alone.
Okay.
So he has taken a flight to Delhi.
But that is a slightly different issue.
No, I'll tell you. See, it is the prerogative and the wish of the governor of Tamil Nadu to take a call when he wants to administer oath. But he cannot deny in giving oath to the chief minister, because there is no legal barring for Madam Sasikala.
That is definitely a situation that we should be talking about very clearly, because right now, legally and procedurally, there is no bar on Sasikala becoming the chief minister. So in that sense, that has added to the confusion and the many questions over why this has actually taken place. But Mr. Narayanan Tirupati of the BJP, the party has not made any effort to hide its concerns over Sasikala being elevated to the post of Chief Minister. How are you seeing the current level of confusion in Tamil Nadu over this entire issue? And also, why are you opposed to Sasikala becoming the Chief Minister? Even though that's not the official explicit position, let's be very clear that BJP is not happy about this.
No, see, the thing is this. In democracy, anybody can become the Chief Minister of any state. Yeah. That is not the problem. But
absolutely,
the thing is, last 2 months after the demise of Honorable ex-Chief Minister Madam Jayalalitha, there was a vacuum, and immediately on that day itself, Mr. O. Pannirselvam was elected by all these MLAs and he was elevated as the Chief Minister.
And the BJP is happy dealing with Mr. Pannirselvam?
No, see, anybody comes, we are happy because there should be some kind of stability in the government. So, Mr. O. Pannirselvam definitely did some very good job. He has been handling all the issues along with the central government. We had a lot of issues which he handled very nicely. And there is no urgency or any immediate solution needed in this hour of crisis, because there is no necessity or urgency. Oh, Mr. O. Pannirselvam is doing well. Even the AIDMK, they have elected Sasikala as their general secretary. It is their party's problem. Now, yesterday or day before yesterday, the Supreme Court has very clearly said that in appeal, definitely the judgment will be there within a week's time. So if suppose she is convicted, definitely, 1 minute, Rajshekhar, there are, we can always speculate. Suppose, I have got all the right to say this. And suppose if she is convicted, suppose if she is convicted, definitely the stability of the Tamil Nadu government as well as the minds of public, definitely there will be a big problem. We saw this during Jayalalitha's, conviction. So the same thing should not be repeated. So why not wait for another week?
The question of what is the hurry?
What is the hurry?
Why didn't the waiting actually take place? Okay, I'm just going to come back to other guests in a minute. We've got some breaking news coming in from Mumbai, where we understand that Vidyasagar Rao, the acting governor of Tamil Nadu, will definitely not be doing anything today. He's not even going to be travelling to Chennai today, and he might be deferring his decision until tomorrow. And there is word doing the rounds. We're hearing from our top sources within the AIADMK that a swearing in is virtually certain. It's highly likely, they say, on the 9th of February. I want to go across to India Today's Kamlesh Sutar joining me live from Mumbai. Kamlesh, what more information do you have? A lot of confusion over dates and specifics over when the swearing in is going to take place, but it appears that we might finally have some rough idea of when it could happen.
Well, yes, what we are learning right now, we can confidently tell our sources that the governor has cancelled his plans to travel to Chennai. There's a lot of speculations whether he will be traveling to Chennai tonight, but for certain he is not traveling to Chennai today. He has cancelled all his programs for tomorrow and day after. He had a couple of meetings lined up and also a couple of convocation ceremony he had to attend tomorrow and day after. So he has cancelled all that, and in all probability he will be traveling to Chennai. And what we are learning also from Raj Bhavan sources in Mumbai, that it's highly likely that the swearing in could take place on the 9th on the 9th. So that is what we can confirm to our viewers. The governor of Maharashtra, who is also the acting governor of Tamil Nadu, will be traveling. Is likely to travel to Chennai tomorrow, and also the swearing in ceremony likely to take place on the 9th.
Okay, and do we know when the governor is going to be arriving in Chennai? Is it certain that he will be returning to Chennai tomorrow, Kamlesh?
in all probability, yes, he is likely to travel to Chennai tomorrow in this time, because there are speculations that he might travel to Chennai tonight as well. He had come to Mumbai late last night, which has also raised many speculations that whether he will be traveling to Chennai or not. There was speculation that his family is being called back to Mumbai, but that certainly hadn't anything to do with the development in Chennai. But for now, at least what we are learning from our sources in the Raj Bhavan is that the governor is likely to travel to Chennai tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, so the governor is likely to travel to Chennai tomorrow. It's finally some clarity that we've gotten from the governor's office. He's likely to travel to Chennai tomorrow, and the swearing-in could be taking place on the night. Saravanan of the DMK is with us as well. Saravanan, your first reactions to this? A bit of clarity finally. The swearing-in that your party is fighting tooth and nail to forestall is finally likely to happen on Thursday.
See, it's not, we didn't want to forestall anything. The only issue here is we all know that there is no illegality, or it is perfectly legal for anybody, for any XYZ, any Tom, Dick and Harry selected by the ADMK party MLAs to become the chief minister. But the only criteria would be that person should be without any baggage. We all know that nobody in India holds an executive office if they are facing serious charges. Here we have the chief ministerial candidate who is facing charges under the FERA, and who is in a short span, just within a week, is a verdict is expected. The top court of the country has said we will deliver the verdict within a week. When that is so, we don't want, Tamil Nadu to be plunged into another turmoil. Our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, was very
he's taken this up as a kind of personal cause here. He wants the Prime Minister to step in personally and try and do something to stop this entire thing.
No, it's not about stepping. Our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, has given a categorical statement today in which he has stated that a week earlier, Tamil Nadu was having a stable government just because a desire of a politically insecure person and a person who out of her personal greed wants to grab the power, she has put Tamil Nadu into turmoil. Now we have a caretaker government. What if tomorrow the Supreme Court convicts her? Okay. Should Tamil Nadu suffer this?
This is also something that senior leaders of the Congress say. Dr. Vishnu Prasad, you're a senior leader as well. Mr. P. Chidambaram has said that he is saddened that he, has lived to see a day when Sasikala has become the chief minister. The cases against her, the public perception of her as well. What is your reaction now? It's finally going through. It has been interpreted as a level of political brazenness that she's been elevated so quickly. What's your reaction?
The first point is, Tamil Nadu should not be treated as a secondary state. It is not a union territory. We need a separate governor, as well as Maharashtra should have a separate governor, because day-to-day affairs has to be looked after, even by the governor also. Maharashtra is also important. See, South India, Telangana, Andhra, they both have one governor. So BJP is trying to play politics between Pannirselvam and Sasikala madam, and that is the reason they are arm twisting. This is the situation they are taking advantage over. See, whatever may be the legalities, they'll let the court verdict come after 1 week against Madam Sasikala also. It is irrelevant. But as per the constitution, governor has to act. And the state is static now. There are employment problem, irrigation problem, Kaveri problem, Varda cyclone problem, then this demonetization problem. But where is the governor?
Arm twisting by the BJP is the allegation from the Congress that the BJP is as usual playing politics and trying to...
No, actually, Congress, they say like this, but the Congress president of Tamil Nadu, Tirunavukarasar, he says a different thing. So this is what they are doing.
Okay. At this point, we're going to try and tell you what the governor's options are right now. The governor, Vidyasagar Rao, will be arriving in Chennai tomorrow, but there's a big question over what his options will really be. Remember that procedurally, legally, and in terms of simple practice, nothing stops the governor of Tamil Nadu, the acting governor of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Vidyasagar Rao, from actually appointing Sasikala as the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. Currently, she is not a convict. She has not yet faced an adverse judgment. She's not guilty in that sense in the cases that she faces, and she is the leader of the legislature party of the ruling AIADMK in Tamil Nadu. On the other hand, there are ethical questions and questions over the administrative stability facing Tamil Nadu if she is made the chief minister and then faces an adverse judgment. Would she then just step down after only a few days as chief minister? All of these questions make this an extremely complicated issue as far as the governor and as far as the legal advice he's getting is concerned. We've got some reactions on that as well.
What happened when Jayalalitha was in power, twice she had to step down to make O. Pannirselvam the Chief Minister. O. Pannirselvam should not become the Chief Minister for both the time. That will destabilize the governance in the state. That is our worry. Let her finish her. I think within a week or so, the Supreme Court will deliver judgment on the appeal case. After that, if she comes, then there won't be any problem. See, that is out of the sympathy for the people of Tamil Nadu, the welfare of the people of Tamil Nadu, that we caution the ADMK.
When it comes to the Constitution, she is entitled and she should be sworn in on the date she wants as Chief Minister. We are expecting the judgment and we are bound to win. There is no answer to my arguments that even the High Court, even though they acquitted her, they said that she has disproportionate assets, but it is in small amount. And therefore, it should not be. She should not be penalized for that.
Of Arapur Iyakam has been doing a lot of work, even recently, as far as Sasikala is concerned. Mohan, your organization has done a deep dive as far as Sasikala's activities are concerned. Where do you stand now? She's about to become the Chief Minister. So, what does that mean for your organization in terms of all the information that it has been able to pull out?
Okay, we morally oppose this, her elevation as Chief Minister. Because a few weeks ago we released a few videos with the term Binomi Queen, exposing 43 Binomi companies of her and how she amassed wealth using the Binomi Midas golden distilleries, and how it got transferred from Vaiguntarajan to Hot Wheels in 2009, and then in 2014 to Jazz Cinemas. And the initial investment of Midas distilleries, which was started few months before the takeover of Tasmak by government, with an investment of 14 crores. In 2006, Income Tax Department did a reporting, and then they found that the funding that came into Midas Golden Distilleries were through fictitious companies that were created only to fund and with no business activity.
So there are commercial discrepancies and issues that may come to trouble her a little. Okay. And the information and the reports that have come out from activists like Mohan Sundar will only be amplified in the days and weeks to come, with Sasikala becoming the Chief Minister. Remember, here at Marina Beach, only a few days ago, it was a completely different sight. There were enormous crowds here protesting for the return of Jallikattu. But today, you don't see very much of it. You see the sand, you see the Marina Beach itself. There is public anger on social media, but there is a tentative calm in Chennai and the rest of Tamil Nadu, and an uncertainty over what really comes next. We're going to take a very quick break on this special broadcast, and we'll come right back with our special guest. Stay with India Today.